So what's up, fam? Here it is. Here is a new look 2018 Mustang. We have the awesome side scoops, the spoiler. Huge thanks to Custom Coatings for putting this together. Stay tuned for that. That is a 2018 Rouse Charge Mustang GT that we will eventually have on the channel. So excited for that. So stay tuned for that. But here we have the Black Mamba, starting to look serious right now. I just want to take a look. Show you the scoops here. Really good fit and finish. It looks really good. Some people might talk about air drag and these coming off. There's also some screens we can get in there to prevent that, but I'll keep you posted on that looks. But here we go. Here's the spoiler that you all waited for. Well, I waited for. This looks mean now. Now it's starting to feel like my car, to be honest with you. It feels like mine. This looks really mean. Really a huge fan of it. I hope you guys like it as much as I do, because I am just a big fan. And they came out looking exactly how I wanted it to look. I hope you guys can hear me over the traffic, but just take a look at that shot right there. That's what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And from here, I think this is a really cool angle. This just feels like it's business. I still have the little number on from Echo, but this right here is probably one of the coolest shots. Big ups, MMD Wing, American Muscle. I'll put a link in description. MMD rear louvers. Then of course the big side scoops. Just seeing it here in person, in the flesh, it just came together. Came together beautifully. I'm super happy. Super happy. I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. I'm just walking around. It's not gonna be much of the best editing, but this angle right here is just, yeah, this looks pretty amazing. Just want to say thanks again to my man Joe. Yep. Custom Coatings, go see him. He did all the installation on the spoiler and the side scoops and the rear louvers. Now, can you explain, can you want to ask what happened with the rear stripe, with the stripe?
Because it's ceramic coated. Will it stick? Maybe, maybe not, but why waste a good stripe kit on a car that's already ceramic coated? So what we really would have to do is buff the coating off of the hood, roof, and the trunk, clean it real good, lay the stripes down, and then recoat the hood, roof, and trunk. So the purpose of the ceramic coating is to make the surface hydrophobic. So like if you have a good coating job, you shouldn't even be able to get tape to stick to it, let alone vinyl. Now, yours has been coated for a while, so you may or may not have been able to get away with it, but err on the side of being safe, buff the coating off, put the stripes down, recoat it.
And we both came with a decision to say it looked better without the stripe.
I think so.
Yeah, so can you walk around with me and just kind of show me what we did? And
yeah, so this wing's just 4 bolts through the bottom. Get a drill with the kit, 4 holes. They give you a template pattern, pretty straightforward. All of this is just 3M double-sided tape, and then we use, I think they wanted us to use silicone, or I forget what the product was, clear silicone. So these brackets get bolted down, or get silicone to the glass. There's a bolt that comes through here, and then the nut sits on top. So you can take this on and off pretty quickly.
So just for cleaning purposes, this comes off really quick.
Yep.
And you said don't over-tighten these, because these could break.
Hand tight, because the brackets are kind of, they're not flimsy, but they're not exactly like made of steel either. So.
And then this was 3M tape?
Yeah, clean it real well, double-sided tape it, throw it on.
So, I think this angle right here, this little triangular angle just kind of pops.
It like gives it more width.
It feels like it's got a wide body somehow all of a sudden. It just kind of like, it was coming at me. I'm actually very happy with the way it looks. I think it looks, that red horse comes out even more now.
I think the stripe would just been
it would have been a little bit like, it would have gotten to the point where it would have been like a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But a bit. But
oh, wrong Mustang.
wrong Mustang. This is the 2018 supercharged. It's getting the blackout taillights. Got these nice rims. If you got a 2018 in the Delaware Valley area, come here. But look at this. This dude's got the supercharged, Rouse charged, the rims, doing the whole 9. He still got the temporary thing on the seats. Okay. So
yeah, so you got bolts here. When you pull the trunk liner down, you have 2 bolts here.
got it.
But you use a Phillips head.
Ah.
And there's no way. You have to literally attach a sachet or a socket to ratchet to get to it, and it's easy to strip. It's
Gotcha.
But
look how, I just want to show everyone how clean this is. You can't even tell. Like, sometimes there's a lot of aftermarket stuff. You got, it comes cottage cheese up in here.
Factory fitment, yeah.
This is factory fitment, and the way that this is nice and thick, it follows the bylines.
And the install kit they give you from American Muscle, it's pretty straightforward.
Oh, really?
You got to drill 4 holes. So,
Yeah.
like, people get worried, like, how am I going to drill 4 holes? So, pretty much, they give you the template.
Oh, this is cool. You kind of see a little reflection on the lights kind of pop out. Yeah, hit that unlock button, and you can see a little bit better. That looks kind of cool at night. Yeah. But man, does it look sinister now. Like, it feels like, yo, this car is something to be reckoned with. Obviously, first and foremost, what we'll start with the spoiler. That is the MMD rear spoiler, very popular for the 2015 now through 18 Mustangs. And what happens with this is that it gives it that Batmobile look, but also it really ties in the body lines really nicely. If you look at it, it's a good blend of obnoxious but tasteful. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's when I see it. I feel like, this is classy, but it's also still race car dude kind of deal. These will be ceramic coated in a few, just so you guys do know. Also, what ended up happening was we got the side scoops put on. I read a lot of reviews on this on the American Muscle site that they do fly off at like 75, 80 miles an hour on the highway, and we'll find out. You can get these kind of screen that goes inside that may prevent that. A lot of people are saying, what does it create drag on the drag strip? These are just on there by 3M tape, so it's not going to be something that's going to make that much of a difference, in my opinion, because when you deal with this kind of power, a little scoop isn't, in my opinion, going to make that much of a difference. Now, these rear louvers, number one comment I got was, how is the visibility? How does it feel? Is it removable? Number one, yes, it is very removable. You can take it off. It's not heavy. It's easy to be removed. I don't know if you can see, but you can see out of it. That might be not as good representation, but from what I have just gathered, a little bit of driving, it is fine. I can see out of it. It has a good amount of visibility. The way that they angled it and spaced it, it looks great. So just these 3 simple mods, the side scoops, the spoiler, and the MMD rear louvers, it really makes this car super, super aggressive. Like, I feel like it's starting to feel like it's my own. It's my own personal Mustang at this point. Not that it wasn't before, but now with these accents, the front grille and the red horse and all that tying together. We're not stopping either. There's a lot more coming, but it was important to start this little foundation to show you guys how it's all kind of coming together. The one thing I didn't get to do was put on the MMD single stripe, the matte black stripe, and that's because this car is ceramic coated, and Joe said it's not going to stick to ceramic coating. So that's disappointing. So you could get his detailer down to take the ceramic coating off, make the stripe, and I said, nah, don't worry about it. So my loss is your gain. I am going to be giving away this MMD stripe. We've hit 15,000 subscribers. I would like to give this away. If you need to do just 2-3 simple things, like and subscribe, please. Also follow me on Instagram. If you want this stripe kit, All I need to do is this. It's gonna have a 24-hour window, and leave a comment on the Instagram pic. I'll put all the names in like a Google flippity flap, and then I'll DM you for your address, and I'll ship you the stripe kit. I just ask that you, when you get it, please tag me, show me the results. We'll put it on the channel, we'll put it on Instagram. So my loss is your gain. Like really big news, like exciting news. This car will be at the American Muscle Show at the MMD booth. It's gonna be there. I'll be there. I love to meet you. I love for you to see the car. I love you to be in the vlog. Like this is chit chat, talk Mustangs. You know, what are some of your ideas for the build? What you do and don't like. You know, I take your feedback very much to the heart, and it's important for me. When it hits the show circuit, when we take it to the shows, we're also gonna be at Ford Nationals at the JLT Performance booth. When we hit the shows, definitely please come by and say hi. Love to speak with you guys. Love to just chit chat and shoot the breeze. Some of your thoughts about the videos we've done before, what's coming next. But now this really feels, what's happening now, what has happened with these little modifications, putting this all together in the concert of with the performance upgrades, with now the visual. The car has its own personality. Now it feels like it's a black mamba. Like it feels like I'm in something special. Like I feel like I'm in an experience when I'm driving this car. Because don't get me wrong, I believe the car is beautiful as it comes from the factory. I love the lines. It's clean. It's classic. I enjoyed it, but it was missing that its own persona, its own ability to feel like it's something special. And when I got in this car and I saw the rear louvers, and I can see the spoiler now, and I feel like this is part of the experience. Like you feel like you're part of the show, and you feel like you're in something special. So definitely would love to meet you guys in a short month. Just in a month, we'll be at the American Motor Show and at Ford Nationals. So would love for you to come see the Mustang and see how the build's coming along. And appreciate all the support. Thank you so much to 15,000 subscribers. And as you know, it never ends.